Hello, guys, it's your girl Gracey, and welcome to another episode of Media Matters with Gracey. Yes.
That is what you understand.
Hello, guys, it's your girl Gracey, and welcome to another episode of Media Matters with Gracey. So, guys, today we'll be discussing how businesses can maximize their visibility and reach by carefully selecting where their ads are placed. And of course, today I will not be the only one doing the talking. We have a guest today who is intelligent and vast in the media space. We have here the beautiful Miss Mercy. Hello, Miss Mercy.
Hello, Gracey.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
You look stunning.
Thank you.
What is your secret? Like, the economy has nothing on you.
Oh, you don't look bad yourself.
I do. Don't even mind me. So, Mercy, my first question for you is, how can businesses strategically place their ads to maximize visibility, like to get their target audience?
Okay, so one, to get your target
Yes.
audience, one of the first key thing to do is, to understand who your demographic are, where your
Okay.
demographic are, your demograph's interests, your demographic behavior. How would they accept this brand? How would they accept the brand, react to the brand, and all of that. So yes, your demographic is one of the key things you have to put into consideration, because of course that's your target audience.
Yes.
Their target audience, so their behavior matters a lot. Do you understand? Then we have the context of the advert, if it resonates with with the particular place that you're advertising. Do you understand? Does the context resonate with the particular place that you advertise? For example, you have a sport ad. We have different kind of ad. You have a sport ad.
Yeah.
If a sport ad is more effective when there is an AFCON match
Like
going
football,
on,
yeah,
a
yeah.
Premiership League that is
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So if you're having a sport ad coming, in an entertainment show, it's out of place, because the target audience is not there, and you will not, be speaking to the people. You will not even get as much, engagement as you want. Do you understand? So those are one of the things. And then another thing which is also very important is brand image and brand association.
Okay.
I don't want to mention names, but
Yeah.
there are some people that you would affiliate your business with, or some stations or programs that you affiliate your business with, and people start to look at your brand some certain kind of way. So if you can have your brand advertised in this program, what's going on? Do you understand? What are you trying to? Yeah. Because some people would not want to associate with some programs. Some people do not want to watch some programs.
Can you give us an example?
I do not want
We are
to be
here to
dragged.
shake tables.
For example,
Let's break it.
let's start with influencers, right? Yeah, okay, so you have Bobrisky, for example.
Okay.
Bobrisky is one brand that is stereotype.
Yeah.
Do you understand? He might not know, or she might not know. I don't know what pronouns best suits him. However, a lot of brands do not want to be, affiliated. They don't want to be seen around, because it brings down the image of their brand. So Bobrisky, knowing this, would be very careful when he's shooting private videos of himself.
But some people feel like, as far as they are getting awareness, they don't care.
Yes, but that's what kills the brand. Do you understand? That's what kills the brand. If the people cannot trust your affiliate or trust, your your placement, the videos, the person, the people that is, your influencers, the people that are getting affiliated with your brand. If they feel like they are not trustworthy, automatically, you are not trustworthy. If the program is not one program that, for example, you can't have a child's program, or placed at some certain times on TV, right? Exactly. Same way you cannot have a child's advert airing at an adult time belt or a Waterloo time belt. Do you understand? Because it's wrong. Do you get? Or you're seeing in a child cartoon show that they are advertising adult content, adult product. Do you understand? The likes of the condoms, the likes of contraceptive, and you're like, what's alcohol, going on? Or alcohol in a child's content. That's like, what's wrong with this brand?
I don't even think that
it will be sued. They will be sued. Do you understand? Yes. So having no chicken, for example, advert being placed on a sports show. Who is watching? Like AFCON. What concern? No. What's the do you understand?
Yes.
So those are the things that people look at. Those are the things that you should look at when
brands.
Yes, brands. And not only that, your multi-channels, multimedia channels. Where do you want to put them? Yes, where is it the terrestrial? Is it the radio? Is it cable? Online? Is it offline? Is it cable? So these are the things you have to consider, carefully consider, when you want to.
And also the time belts.
Adverts. Yes, time belts and TVs. Yes, as I lightly said that, kids shows are afternoon time belts. And then you're now putting kids advert, on Waterloo time belt, which is meant for, alcoholic brand. It's out of place. You get? So, but unless you're saying that, you just want to address the parents. They're doing sports show and they're airing Pampers.
There's no bridge linking the two.
What's their business? Do you understand? Or they're doing Big Brother Nigeria, you're seeing Pampers. And people are like, what's going on? Are you telling people to have sex on the show and have babies and this is what is there? Do you understand? So we have adverts for different time belts, just as you said.
Yes. Okay, that is a nice one.
Thank you. So that's what it is. That's also the question, just as I said.
So another question I would like to ask you is, what are some examples of effective advert placement you have seen?
Example, a good one is MTN, everywhere you go. The first thing that comes to your mind when you see that is, this is
in fact, at the time, the first thing that comes to your mind when you see the yellow color.
Yeah, it's MTN. Yeah, that's when we're talking about brand identity. Yes, so the yellow color is and the slogan. However, the campaign exactly was everywhere you go. It's just to let people know that this telecommunication, you can have network any part of Nigeria. Do you understand? This is a telecommunication that exists in Nigeria, in Africa, as a whole, and you can have access to, to the internet. You can have access to, to calls, to network anywhere in the country. It's not restricted. We have some, telecommunications that have limited reach in some part of the country. So it was just so clear. The message was so precise. Do you understand? There was no need for extra talk. Straight to the point. MTN, everywhere you go. Do you understand? So that was one campaign that I can say had, made a lasting effect and did a successful campaign here in Nigeria.
Okay. So do you have another campaign apart MTN?
I think yeah, I think Guinness.
Guinness.
Guinness, yes, Guinness. What's this campaign name? I think Black uh something, I can't remember.
I don't really remember what I'm even
Yeah,
talking
but
about.
the advert was just talking about breaking boundaries.
Okay.
Do you understand? With
Okay.
the African beauty and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, um,
Okay.
Guinness also.
So
Yeah.
now we are bringing this down to also the channel in which these adverts are placed.
Channels.
Like, let me say, take for instance, let me say like a show where these adverts can be placed. That you know that once I place my adverts on this show, I would surely drive. It would surely drive sales for me. I would see my target audience. So, what example of a show do you think that really, you know, it's the game for placing
For most
adverts on?
brands.
Yes.
Okay. Seasonal shows. One of them we have in Nigeria that is still ongoing. We had a couple in the past that
Okay.
have faded out. We have
Yeah.
this Big Brother Ninja.
Mm.
Yeah, that's one. We also had this music show, Nigeria Idol.
Yeah.
We used to have Project Fame
Multina
before he
Dancehall.
left. Yes.
Yes.
Multina Dancehall and the
Yes.
likes.
Yes.
Yeah. So those brands, some brands could, not all brands, but some brands could. Like, not all brands can
Not all
jump on
brand.
Big Brother. That's why I told you about. I talked about brand image and association.
Yes.
Do you understand? Some brands will say, "Oh, even in as much as
it's a place where I will get so many,
but
yeah,
their demographic might not suit my own demographic. What they do there is not the kind of message that I want to pass on to my target audience, and I want my brands to be associated with. Yeah, so basically, but every brand can come on board. Not every brand can come on board.
Okay. Another question I want to ask you is, how important do you think is for brands to strategically place their ads, to consider the placements of ads? How important do you think it is for businesses to consider placements of ads? Some people they are this nonchalant. I don't care. As far as I've done it and I put it out there. Do you understand? Why do you think people should really consider placing their ads in the right channel, using the right medium, and you understand?
I don't think there's any brand owner or business owner or entrepreneur that want to actually make sales that would say they are nonchalant about where their brand is being shown. Do you understand? I don't think so.
You talked of Big Brother and why some brand image and why some brands might not really want to, advertise on using that channel. There are some brands, they don't even want to see the disadvantages of using that channel. What they just want is, this is something that once I put it there, I'm going to get so many people to see it. Did you get? That is all what they care about. The fact that people are going to, see.
I just think that brand, if a brand is, I will still say, if a brand is nonchalant about the platform at which it's a brand that is not out to make sales. It's a brand that is not out to make money.
What if they are making sales? What if they are making money?
What if they're not making money? How do you know that they're making money? Because who is supposed to see? Who is supposed to buy? Are they on Big Brother platform? So you cannot see your audience, your demographic is not on Big Brother platform, and you do not care. No, you're wasting your money. You're wasting your time. Do you understand? And you're not going to meet your target at the end of the day. Do you understand? So what's the essence of doing that when you know that it's not going to yield results? Do you understand? There are various platforms, there are various means at which we can actually place adverts and it comes well. It's not just TV. Do you understand? There's experiential marketing.
Yeah.
There's marketing by influencing. Do you understand? There's marketing by meeting up with religious body. A lot of means of marketing. It does not have to be TV. It doesn't have to be a very big show all the time. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Exactly. There's advertising placement by sponsorship. Do you understand? You could sponsor a brand can sponsor the show.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that's another way. If your target audience, resonates with theirs, why not? Do you understand? So it's a brand that is not willing to move forward, that would just say I don't care, or that doesn't have a good strategic team, marketing team, that would say he or she doesn't care.
Okay. Another question I would like to ask you is that, can you think of any creative way to strategically place ads to maximize visibility?
Okay. Yes, I can. And as I said earlier, we have a whole lot. Advertisement is no longer restricted as it used to be then.
Okay.
In the Stone Age, we used to have radio alone.
Yes.
At a point. Then
Yes.
came TV visuals. So we had radio, TV, we had newspaper, we had billboards. Now, what's it called? Newspaper has even gone down. It's not as
Yes.
much. So we
Yeah.
had magazines at the
Yeah.
time. So bringing into now,
Yeah.
this digital age,
Yeah.
of course, you can advertise. You can place your adverts on platforms like Google, Meta Business.
Even
That's mobile
music,
apps.
even
You
music.
you see some. Recently, I was pressing my phone. I don't think I was even on any site, and advert popped up. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's the way to advertise.
Some people use
On
all these
mobile
music
apps.
apps.
Yes, exactly. We have the Apple, the Spotify,
Yeah.
and the rest. You could partner with website owners and say you want to advertise on their platforms.
Yeah.
Do you understand? How else do you advertise?
Even
A young
through
artist,
influencers.
a young artist is having a show. You can come there. There's a trade fair. Do you understand? You could, come there and, advertise what you're doing. You can go to local markets in Nigeria. I don't know if you've seen, I'm sure a lot of us have seen, vans in the market, making noise. That's what we call experiential marketing. It's another way to market. You see people, dramatize in the market, make noise, dance, play loud music. It's advert placement. You understand? It's strategically done. Which market in Nigeria, would I be able to, get this pushed? If you know that your target audience are in Lagos, you move it around Lagos. You go to, the big local markets, or the big markets, the international
there's one
market.
that was really, really disturbing me at one time. Is it Orokiaba nature? So everywhere, any bus stop,
Yeah, you see
will
them.
hear Orokiaba nature.
That's placement. That's placement.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So those are the various ways you can place your advert anyhow, anywhere, as long as you're certain that your target audience is there.
Yes.
What happens to the radio? Radio is not dead. Radio is very much alive.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I traveled home recently, and my mom just got a new radio. She has TV, she has everything, but she just cannot do without that radio.
But they have a particular demographic.
Yes, she listens. So yes, those are the various ways. We have the influencers. We cannot talk now. Influencing is spreading. We now have the TikTok influencers.
Yes.
Instagram influencers, and the rest. You understand? So it's not just limited to And then again, we have shows. We have festivals. We have church events. Do you understand? We have Islamic events. Do you understand? So there are different ways of placing advert. Different ways.
Okay, guys. I'm sure you have been educated on how and reasons why you should strategically place your adverts. And this brings us to the end of today's episode. And you also know the reasons why you should strategically place your advert. Remember, it's only a business person or a brand that doesn't want to grow will be nonchalant about strategic advert placements. So, guys, this brings us to the end of today's episode. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification, get notified anytime we release a new episode. So, guys, bye.